It's impossible.
That's impossible, yeah.
Aku sampai sekarang masih nggak ngerti gitu. I don't think even German can remember all of these things.
Assalamualaikum
semuanya. Hari ini karena cuacanya cerah, kita jalan-jalan keluar. Sama kita mau share nih hari ini. Di video kali ini kita mau membagikan tantangan apa aja yang kita hadapi waktu belajar bahasa Inggris. Karena nggak semua negara kan pakai bahasa Inggris. Ismail dari Turki, aku dari Indonesia, dua-duanya nggak pakai bahasa Inggris negaranya. There must be challenges for us in learning English.
Yeah, for me it wasn't that easy actually, because in Turkey you have mostly 3 challenges. One of them is grammar rules. The grammar is very difficult to learn and it's not similar to Turkish language. And the second one is pronunciation, so you cannot get the pronunciation that easy because English is not written as it is pronounced. That's why. And the third one is when you are in Turkey, you cannot find a partner to make practice. They were main challenges for me. But after leaving Turkey, I could practice a lot. That's why I think I improved a lot. Otherwise, if I would be in Turkey, I think usually people in Turkey, they have difficulties. So what about you?
So I studied English, but it was really hard for me too. Even though I learned English since elementary school, I bet you too, but we never practiced. I think I had the same challenge as you.
Yeah.
Like I had no one to practice with. And also the pronunciation, of course, since bahasa Indonesia kayak apa yang tertulis di situ itu yang kamu baca seperti bahasa Jerman gitu. Grammar, of course. Dalam bahasa Indonesia nggak ada tenses, tapi di bahasa Inggris like a lot of tenses. Jadi kayak susah banget buat mikir waktunya, karena kan kalau bahasa Inggris ada masa lampau, masa sekarang, masa depan gitu kan. Kalau di bahasa Indonesia kita nggak perlu mikir sampai segitunya. Nah itu tantangannya. Kita harus mikir tiap kali ngomong.
I think you learned Bahasa English when you were a kid, but I think you learned some grammar rules too.
Yeah.
But when you ask me what did you learn, whether I learned, I wasn't able to learn anything because it was all of them learning by heart, you know. There was no practical things, only theory.
Nah sekarang bahasa Jerman, jadi belajar bahasa asing itu most likely the same, the challenges, tapi pasti ada yang beda gitu. Kalau buat aku sendiri, bahasa Jerman itu susahnya banyak. Menurutku lebih susah dari bahasa Inggris karena gimana ya, grammarnya itu ada beberapa hal dalam grammar yang aku sampai sekarang masih nggak ngerti gitu. Kayak misalkan ada kasus, ada akusatif, datif, kayak gitu itu belum masuk logikanya ke aku gitu, belum paham. Oke, secara teori aku paham, tapi mengaplikasikannya dalam keseharian, praktek itu sulit banget buat aku. Terus juga artikel, ada der, di, das, dem, den, whatever, ada banyak banget. Sedangkan kalau bahasa Inggris itu cuma the aja. And then sumbernya menurut aku, jadi sumber belajarnya itu kurang banget. Kayak resources untuk belajar bahasa Jerman, tapi misalkan buku, tapi bukunya berbahasa Indonesia, itu nggak ada. Jadi kalian kayak harus tahu bahasa Inggris buat belajar bahasa Jerman. Nah itu masalahnya. Jadi kayak mengartikannya double, 2 kali gitu di kepala. Itu agak bikin pusing buat aku.
German and English languages are quite the same.
Yeah.
And usually people say when you know English, you can learn very fast German. I mean, even though that's not easy, but at least you have similar things like modal verbs. You have the same grammar rules. There are a lot of similar grammar rules. There are a lot of Turkish people in this country, in Germany, and we have a lot of resources. That makes it easier too, because there are some countries, for example, they don't have resources. They don't have even a dictionary to learn.
So
Exactly. They cannot translate it. The same thing goes for German too. German language is not similar to Turkish language at all. That's why people who grow up here, they can learn it very fast, of course, because they go to school, you know, they learn it very good. When they are adults, they cannot learn it that easy. So one of the things is articles in German, like der, die, das. People mostly complain about this. Me too. I mean, everyone complains about that. You need to know these cases very well. In every situation, when there is a direction, when you show something, when you go somewhere, you need to describe it according to like dative, accusative, nominative, you need to use them always. Makes it very difficult to learn. In English, because when you say to, it shows the direction. You say like, to that direction, it's only to. But when you say to the, like there is article, there is only one article. But in German, instead of the, there is three. And if according to the case, you need to change it. You need to think about it always, and you need to know the most difficult one. You need to know der, die, or das, which one the noun has.
So it's like you need to remember the most common nouns and the articles.
Exactly, yeah. You cannot know everything, of course. After knowing some of them, you can just talk, like if you need to know detailed about everything,
it's impossible.
That's impossible, yeah. That makes it very difficult too. I mean, to me, like for example, school, I should know, because school is in my everyday life, or job, for example, the article of job, or that kind of things, like the things you use every day, maybe 5,000 words, let's say, around that.
Yes.
If you learn that much, and if you practice it, if you use it in daily life, that could be enough. But again, it's easy to say, but it takes years. It's not just learn 5,000 words and then
you're gonna remember everything. That's impossible.
Yes.
I don't think even German can remember all of these things.
When it's your mother tongue, they don't need to think about it. We think about cases, right? But there is no need to think about cases for them, because they know it by heart. They know that's like that. They don't need to think about it. But for us, it's like math formula. You think.
Exactly.
You need to think. Okay, that goes there. This goes there. I need to use this.
The whole Excel goes inside your brain.
That makes it difficult to be fluent too. Maybe my German is better than my English, but when it comes to fluency, my English is better because I don't need to think a lot. I guess. Yeah. I guess.
Too humble. Basically, we made this video so that people from Turkey or orang-orang Indonesia bisa tahu, like they can know before learning English or German, what should they prepare to face.
Yeah, that's all for today. We hope it was helpful.
Learning languages has a lot of stages. You need to be very passionate.
Yeah.
Nggak bisa kalian belajar sekarang terus besok langsung bisa ngomong, nggak bisa kayak gitu. Kalian harus sabar, telaten lah istilahnya kalau mau belajar. Semua ada tahapnya. Semangat buat yang belajar bahasa baru. Kalau kalian menghadapi hal lain, you can comment down below. So
exactly. Yeah, then
that's all.
Take care. Bye bye.
Assalamualaikum.